Ho, 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 and welcome back, everybody. It's me, Cool Santa. Now, I know what you're thinking. Now, Cool Santa, it's Halloween. Why are you here? Well, I'll tell you why I'm here. I'm here because I'm a representation of Ike's Gypsy Debt Cargo team over in Bahrain. Now, why am I a representation? Well, it's because they are delivering presents to you on the daily. They're like Santa every day. So why don't you take a look? Cool Santa, out.
So working out here in Bahrain has been great. We were concerned with shadowing the Eisenhower and our strike group as they move out here towards Bahrain or wherever their final destination is. We moved to all the major supply hubs, which included Rota, Spain, Naples, Italy, Sigonella, Sicily, and Ceuta Bay, and finally here in Bahrain.
So we process everything that comes in, and at which point we determine how it's going to get to the ship. Either we're going to load it on the C2 through VRC-40, or it's going to be flown up to Jebel Ali, Minhad, wherever it needs to go on the C-130.
So as of today, we've sent off about 250,000 pounds of mail and about 1,500 pounds of cargo total. It's constant 24-hour operation, 24 hours of work, constant coordination, constant loading, unloading of flatbeds, loading, unloading of cods, doing the in-reps with the RAS ship, so it's just continuous work.
So being on beachside has given me a lot more pride working in logistics. We've had many opportunities to support the ship, help their morale. In such cases like loading as much mail as we can as space is permitted on the cods.
They're here, they know what they're here to do, and they understand the mission, they understand the big picture, so they're willing to do whatever to keep Ike ready to take the battle to the bad guys, take the fight to the bad guys. So,
say the most common misconception is that we're here on vacation. We're definitely not here on vacation. The working hours are very long, very tough. I understand the aspects of the ship. I wouldn't say one is easier or one is harder than the other, but we're supporting the mission just like the ship is, and that's our first goal.
What we're here for, you know, we're making sure we're taking care of the Ike, making sure we're taking care of the small boys, all the squadrons, the VRC-40. So it's just, it feels great to be able to, you know, to help our entire carrier strike group perform their missions out there.
Welcome back, everybody. Michael wanted me to introduce this piece because I flew on a COD once. Good times. Now I'm here. But how about you experience the journey yourself? Why don't you take a look?
Here in Bahrain with VRC-40 DEF-4, what our primary mission is flying out to the Ike, supporting those guys. So every morning here, we, as a crew and as the maintainers, we all have to come out here and pre-flight this bird, get it ready for load and evolution. So it takes about 3 hours to do all of our loading prep work.
We verify that everything's on plan, on track, and that we head out to the aircraft. We do a pre-flight, which our maintenance team is awesome, and they're always out there ahead of time, and they're taking care of the bird, making sure that it's all ready to go.
It's definitely challenging, you know, maintaining an older aircraft, but at VRC-40, we are up for the challenge. We will meet the challenge, and we will always excel and have an up aircraft for the fleet. On a day-to-day basis, we send anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 pounds of cargo mail, and depending on the configuration with the aircraft, we can send as much as 25 passengers.
One of our main missions, beyond the DVs, beyond the important parts for the aircraft, is to get the everyday PCSers to and from the boat. That includes people that are fresh out of their schools, out of boot camp. Their first experience with the Navy a lot of times is the back of a COD, walking into that ramp and seeing the air crewmen welcome them on board, strapping them in, and then taking a trap. The back of the COD is much different from a typical commercial airliner with the lack of windows, your seats are facing backwards, so it's just very, very different being in a utility aircraft. And so our job is to do that safely and make everyone on board feel as comfortable as possible.
it's definitely a thrill to see those guys when you open that ramp on the flight deck for the first time, to see their eyes light up and know that that's going to be their home for the next rest of the deployment. You know, it's definitely awesome to see on a daily basis. We take pride in what we do. You know, those guys out at the ship, all those sailors, they ain't got to worry about nothing. We got them. Whether it's their mail, whether it's their people, whatever they need, parts, they ain't got to worry about nothing. We're always going to be there for them.